There we are. Welcome to another Drinkalong, ladies and gentlemen. Danno here in the chair with Gav on the other side of the screen. Whoa, bro. What's happening, everybody? Big up to Tam Mac. And of course, Michael Ross, Craig Young already sending shouts before we're on, and the game is just about to kick off. We've had some ongoing stuff with this new platform we're using. So Gav and I had to kind of team up and clutch this out right before kickoff. Gav, what's going on, man? How's everything in Malaysia?
Everything's good. It's not just problems with the technology. We were supposed to record Steve and I tonight with a special guest who's going to be on Thursday's show, but then he slept in. He did a Keiser on me.
Oh, really?
In. So I don't know what it is with these Glaswegians who can't get out of bed in the mornings.
Too many drink-alongs to attend to, man.
Yeah. So, and I don't know if tomorrow's guest is going to show, but anyway, we're here tonight. The game's kicked off. So, Hello to everyone. How y'all doing? Keiser's supposed to be here.
Where you at, Keiser? I'll send him a shout on Twitter since that's the only way to get in touch with him. I don't know what is up.
Well, he's got the link and everything.
Halo falling off. Yeah, I don't know, but it's Keiser, man. Anything can happen. So we've had kickoff here.
Gav's back when there's complaints about sound, but that kind of rattling, scratchy sound. I'm getting it when you move and stuff. I don't know what's going on.
With Mike here.
I can see the world map moving behind you. Is that the fan?
Yeah, it's the fan.
I think it's your mic. This microphone's working and it's rubbing against your shirt. I think that's the problem. Yeah. Totally.
And my halo is falling again. Okay. Hold on.
Thanks, Tam Mac.
Is that better?
I don't know. I've got the sound up on the game. Just make sure the correct microphone's being used.
Yeah,
in your settings, the wrong microphone's being picked up.
Apparently. Am I muted right now?
No, I can hear you.
Okay.
But through the wrong mic.
It's through this one.
Rattle. Yes.
Bup. Okay, that's annoying. I'll change headphones. Give me a sec.
I've got 32 watching Michael Ross. Seamus McKenna. That's a good name. Okay. Sounds like somebody I grew up with. Sutton's a good commentator. He is. Is he on Sky Sports? By the way, I missed the starting lineup. Can anyone tell me? I think Ida's playing, right? Any other surprises? Valle is playing, Michael. Thank you. Did they feature Ronan Hale? I don't know if you saw on the most recent show, the Celtic World. We showed a little video of some of Ronan Hale's goals in Scotland and in the Irish League. He's a great wee player. Thank you, Michael. Oh yeah, there's Chris Sutton. So we're back in the Diddy League where we belong. We might get a good result, make ourselves feel good before we go to Bergamo and get royally burgered. The team looks really pissed off and focused. Well, so they should be. Where's Danno gone? Sick, I'm on with Jack Jones. Anyway, let's just watch the game, shall we? Everyone saying hello to each other. The community we have here. Chris Sutton's a grandfather, isn't he? I see all the commentators are saying Baye now, or some of them. Not sure that's accurate. He's a Catalan. Do the commentary. Well, I don't know where you are. I'm at 6 minutes exactly. Ida just nodded one tamely wide. There was very little pace in the cross. Not much he could do with that. The big Irishman. What happened here? Just a little floated ball in from the edge of the box. Tamely wide. Not much in it. Ross County. I see Paul from a Celtic World is complaining on the WhatsApp that the Celtic TV picture is absolute pish. It is on mine as well. That's why I'm watching an alternative. Celtic TV picture is just so low quality and shadows everywhere and under pixelated or something. It's bloody hopeless. But Sky Sports is pretty sharp. I have a feeling Ronan Hale will score tonight. He comes from North Belfast, a place called Newington, down the road from me and Brian. It's like on the way to school. Just go past Newington. So pretty sure he's a Celtic fan. So he'd love to get a goal against the Celts. He's 26. They keep calling him a wee young man and all. He's not. He's in the prime of his career. He's been absolutely brilliant in the Irish League. So I'd love to see what he's like surrounded by better players. Oh. No. I mean, Ross County's not exactly Brazil, but better players than he had in the Irish League, I would say. How am I on my own? I was supposed to be turning up as a surprise package to add to Keiser and Danno. Keiser did his usual, no show. Danno has got a microphone problem, so he's taken that as an opportunity to go for a wee lie down or something. Fuck's sake. Strongbow dark fruits. I've yet to taste that. Oh my God. Adamita's header went out the stadium. Out of the stadium. Jesus. He's talking. Chris Sutton's talking about him. Needs to get out above it and power the header down on target. And he put it out of the stadium. So that's good. What's the crack, everyone? Huh? You keeping up with the P Diddy news? Who can tell me? Who are the next names to be in trouble? Jay-Z and Beyonce, Ashton Kutcher, Oprah. That's all the big news. Got to keep up with the news from Hollywood. Don't know if anybody saw, but on Twitter, you know that guy who's got the Celtic cruiser in America? He's a fella, he's from my part of the world. And he drives this Toyota that's all decked out in Celtic stuff, Celtic cruiser. And well, he's just started posting all of his Trump support. Well, there's Danno back again. Danno. Danno's back, and all I can hear is a hiss. That's not good. That is not good. So I'm going to mute you, Danno, until you've sorted that out. This has gone well. I'm glad I'm here. Amanda was in there. Saved. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Danno. No, I don't hear your voice. I just hear a hiss. So I'm going to mute you again. You let me know when you're ready. Oh, geez, you better go back to the way you were. And we'll just deal with this slight crackle that only annoys me.
How about without headphones? Now I've got a echo. Yeah.
Well, I can hear you.
No, I can't hear shit from your side.
Fuck me. It's a massive hiss. Just a massive hiss, Dano. You're taking the hiss. I can't hear you when you speak. I just hear a hiss. It's just interference. Hope everyone's enjoying this top quality entertainment back at home. Lord Ali, is that McCoist? Craig's referring to there. Has a special relationship with P. Diddy. You're oh. Right, Dano, say something. Nope. Okay, now I can hear you.
Is that better? But
It's
is there still a
something.
hiss?
No. There's a minor hiss, but
I think that's
it's the best we're gonna do.
yeah. Okay, I'm still sitting it ever so tenderly. Are we better there?
Yeah, you might want to just check your settings and make sure background noise is reduced.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did have it muted.
Well, Don't mess with anything major. That'll do.
Echo cancellation. So yeah, that's about what we have going on here. Is it still hissing though?
Not so badly.
Yeah, okay. Maybe it was just the fan. I kind of have to set it up close to me.
Who's
Here in the
Lord
room.
Ali? Who's he talking about?
Hmm?
I don't know what's going on. I don't follow British politics, I have to say. I mentioned the P. Diddy affair earlier. See if anybody had any latest news.
Yeah, what the ad for the game on YouTube, that was our back to the P. Diddy League.
Yeah, that's right. That's where we are.
We're always keeping up with the
Oh, who was that?
the latest stuff here on the Celtic world. We're right on the cutting edge. Anyways, finally, beer. Good God. My frosty mug is decidedly unfrosty.
What are you watching on?
Celtic TV. Where are you at time wise?
Is the screen terrible? Is the picture shite?
No.
Because mine was, and Paul's complaining about his being shite. Like when the player's legs move, it's a blur.
Yeah, okay. All pixelated and blurry.
Yeah, just not even pixelated, just not sharp.
I had it a couple weeks ago where it was really, really ridiculous. It looked like Celtic TV back in like the mid 2000s when I first started watching it.
Yeah.
That looked like when you were trying to watch it on your PC. It was just like, oh my God, it just looks completely lo-fi. But yeah, I don't know. I've been having trouble just connecting like normal with the Celtic TV to my Chromecast in my projector. So that's been ongoing. It just seems like the new site is just not very good.
It's having problems.
Yeah. So
why do we look
scared really
today? Do we haven't seen, we've hardly been watching the game at all, Danno. So we've had a few attacks come to naught, but it's not good that we look scared. Come on. We should be giving them a good old-fashioned pasting to bounce back from our Euro drubbing.
Well,
here we go. Angles.
Where are you at time-wise here? I'm just
1647.
Okay, you're almost like a minute ahead of me.
Yeah, Oprah could be in trouble, they say. Jay-Z and Beyonce. And now you look at all these murders that have happened in the past. It was like his wife, Kim, who died of pneumonia. Brittany Murphy, do you remember her, the actress?
I remember that.
She also died, strangely, of pneumonia. And then her husband died, like, within the year. And they were down with the Diddy crew. And apparently ingesting too much baby oil can mimic the symptoms of pneumonia.
Really?
Apparently.
Yeah, it's very sketchy. I mean, like...
I think there's a long line of bodies. Aaliyah, starting from Aaliyah, they reckon. She had to make way for Beyonce to become the queen.
I remember Aaliyah. That was very sudden. Very, very early. But, yeah. I don't know, man. It's very sketchy. Who knows what's been going on?
Who's going to get Epstein? Oh, yeah, P. Diddy's going to die. Well,
he's going to get Epstein anyways. I don't think he's close enough to power.
No, if he's just bringing down celebs, that's okay. Not royalty and government officials and things.
Yeah, County had a couple good shots right there, at least on my timeline.
Yeah, they did.
But again, the security that Schmeichel provides back there. I mean, even though we got smashed 7-1, is really nice. I mean, the guy is a pro, man.
Yes.
How long is CCV going to be out? Do they know yet? Have they said anything?
I think till after the international break, which happens after this game. So you haven't had any word from Keiser?
None yet. I mean, I've been watching the game on my phone, but yeah, let me send them the Lincoln logs here. Scratchy.
Right, come on. Somebody have a shot. We're working it well here.
You're gonna.
You missed. There was a header from Adamita that went out of the stadium. Header. I mean, the stadium. I say stadium. Look at that little stand behind the goal. It's not very high, but it went over.
Yeah, right. Still, I mean, a header. That's remarkable. It could just be like 5 rows back there. You're like, kicked it out of the stadium, headed it out of the stadium. It's amazing. It's a powerful noggin. Now, let's see. I'll send a message to Keiser here. Send him a message. I don't know.
Yeah, so did I. I feel like in his absence, I have to be outrageous to sort of make up. I have to say something outrageous, Danno. In the absence of Keiser, who's going to come out with all the nonsense?
That's a good question, because I don't want to do this alone, man. That's for sure. Michael Ross says I got disco lights going on. It's actually Nebula, the cosmos. But I was kind of disappointed the stars were green on it when I first got it, but then I was like, it's okay for the purposes of the Drinkalong.
They look pretty green on the screen.
Yeah, they're green. And when I first got it, I was like, I want like nice white luminous stars, like realistic. But once I started doing the Drinkalong a little bit after that, I was like, okay. All right. Come on, guys. Give me a shot of Jameson here. What the fuck?
What are you drinking there, Danno?
Brooklyn Lager.
Brooklyn
Lager. Yeah. 4 for 10,000 won.
Is that good deal. Korean beer made to sound American or American beer?
I think it's American beer, but I don't know. I think they brew it in Poland or somewhere. A couple of my friends, we were talking about some beers you wouldn't think are brewed wherever. Then Brooklyn Lager came up in the list. I forget where exactly it's brewed, but all the brews nowadays are owned by like InBev or something like that, and they're just getting it done wherever they can.
What I'm drinking.
Yeah.
Celtic are afraid of them.
Not much cutting play here so far. A lot of pretty conservative.
Ross Country, I probably think we can get at them, do them some damage.
saw somewhere, maybe in the group chat, Dortmund lost 2-1 yesterday. Sunflower seeds.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Is that going to make a nice noise on the microphone?
probably.
Yeah, they lost to... Who did they lose to? The fans sound amazing. Yeah, there's lots of noise, at least. Anyway, 24 minutes gone, and there's been no significant strike on goal.
Yeah. We tend to kind of come out slow away, though. I mean, with the exception of St. Johnson, not
Well,
too surprised here.
We didn't score in the first 20 minutes against St. Johnson, did we?
I think maybe like right on 20 minutes, something like that. But yeah. So just seems like our final.
Oh, yes. Oh. Oh, who's on comments, by the way? Who's responsible for comments, Danno? Me?
I can't do anything from where I'm at right now.
Oh, you can't? Oh, I'm the host. Yeah.
No. So you're the guy.
That's all I want to hear you say.
Of course. Gotta massage that ego.
Do you know who Ampang Boy is?
The real David Reed.
Yes.
not the other David Reed. Ooh. I think Tam Mac is right here. So he's getting the impression this is going to be a long, drawn-out match.
Once the first goal comes in,
Pour it on. Yeah, but that's the whole thing against the little teams, man. They're just parking the bus.
They really
First
are.
goal
They're all behind the ball, aren't they?
Ooh, nice pass from Atati there.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I can hear you're a fan, Danno, but it's not terrible.
Fan's not on anymore.
Oh, isn't it?
No.
I can hear something.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't get. There's like no sound back here. Like I do my voice acting gigs back in this office. I don't know what's going on with this mic or what the hell's happening.
Okay, Rose County, you have a chance to launch one into the box here.
Yeah, how are you watching?
Sky Sports.
Hmm.
That was
Isn't
clear.
that fancy? Oh.
Oh, header. That was officially a header on target, I think. I hear there's a lot of talk in the UK about cracking down on Google Fire Sticks and the like. And they're asking people to, like, snitch on each other. Like, do you know someone who's watching on a Google Fire Stick? Please give us the information.
Is there like a reward?
I don't know.
I
just caught a little bit of wind of it, but maybe people who live back home can tell us if that's correct or what's the story. Come on, get a shot away. Oh my God, Engels. There's another ball out of the stadium.
Cracker of a game for Gwangju FC today, man. I didn't go to the game, but I was watching it on TV. They're playing Seoul FC.
Yeah.
4 goals from the 86th minute on. They had
That's
10 minutes of injury time. But, man, it was amazing end of the game. Well, there's another ball out of the stadium, courtesy of Artie Angles.
Yeah, I just said that. That shows how long behind you are.
Yeah. It says live. Fucking Celtic TV. What am I paying for here?
I pay for it, another thing, and then another thing. I've got 3 ways of watching. And it's ridiculous that you kind of almost have to do that, because you jump from one to the other. When one messes up, you've got a backup plan. It's the fanny state, says Craig Young.
The fanny state.
Oh! So P. Diddy and Jay-Z and all these guys maybe like a bit of man-on-man action, Danno. That's surprising, isn't it? All these homies.
No.
It's not surprising.
No. There's a big bunch of kink going on in any genre of the music industry and whatever. Most of hip hop is mainly just kind of. Oof, yeah, mate. that was a good chance, man. You had the right idea. Unlucky, but there's a lot of kinky, crazy shit going on.
But when you think of how much homophobia they profess,
yeah, but it's all machismo, man. It's all just machismo for the market,
It makes me want to revisit all the lyrics, of rap tunes.
Yeah, right.
I'm about to fuck shit up.
Yeah,
you are. You absolutely.
Yeah. Certainly. Yeah.
Don't make me bust a cap in that ass. What does that mean? That maybe means something else.
Yeah, is that what we were thinking it meant? Yeah. Nice move by Trusty to get out of danger back there.
It ain't no fun if my homies can't have
none. Have none, yeah.
The homies are certainly having some. Doggy style.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me at all, though.
I guess if you've got
it's all just
money
acting. It's all just bravado and bullshit, man.
But I wonder, were they always like that, or is it just because when you've got all the money and all the women and all the drugs and everything you want, you just have to keep pushing the boundaries, and then you step over into other activities that you mightn't normally?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it seems like generally people reach a certain level of fame and they just kind of go fucking crazy, man. So they just turn into total nutbags. So I don't know what it is. Is it the money? Is it fame? Is it power? Girls, whatever. I mean, I don't know how anybody could have girls. Just dealing with one is enough, in my humble opinion.
If you can just snap your fingers and have any woman you want at any time, pretty much, you've just got streams of them.
Yeah, right. Exactly. I mean,
There's
it,
got to
it'll
come a
drive.
point where that gets boring.
Yeah, well, yeah, and it'll drive you fucking nuts.
You don't have to deal with them.
Yeah, they do.
Someone can take them away afterwards.
They try to not have to deal with them, and then they have to deal with them.
But they're not
You ignoring me?
girlfriends. They're just lines of, groupie type girls.
Yeah. I mean, it must get definitely like unspecial, somewhat boring by some
Yeah.
point,
And then
for
where
sure.
do you go for your kicks?
Yeah, exactly.
Essentially?
You go to Crazy Land, you turn into Michael Jackson or something. Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, super celebrity, super fame just seems to make these cats just bonks. Man, this is a boring half of football, X-Man.
This is terrible, the game, yeah.
Look at him right now, just seething. Look at that face, just
X-Man's board.
just just angry.
Don't tell me we're going to drop points in this game. Surely that's not going to happen.
It's a funny old game, Gav.
We don't need that humbling in Europe to derail everything. That would be shocking.
Oh yeah, like
He's
it
never
really
getting
sends
there.
us into a tailspin. Yeah.
Engels there he tried to thread the ball to Maeda, but I don't think that was the right choice.
Mm.
He never looked like he was going to get there. You'll be seeing that in a second.
Or 40. Yeah, we do look kind of off it. Like Lincoln play just kind of not doing it right now. That.
It's always a hard slog up there, says Tam Mac. My brother-in-law was born in the hospital, which is about 200 meters away from their stadium, Dingwall. He's a Scotsman.
It's a super tiny town, isn't it? Like, I mean, like 5,000 people or something.
Yeah, he's from like the country north of there.
Mm.
That's like the nearest decent size hospital, I think.
Mm.
Proper tuchter.
What's a tuchter?
Like someone from the Highlands, or I don't know what the exact definition is. Maybe somebody can jump in, but
kind of a redneck? No.
The Scottish equivalent of a redneck, yeah, I would say something along those lines.
I was watching some game up in the Highlands. I think it was like a championship or like League One Scotland game, but it was way up in the Highlands, man. And the broadcast was half in English and half in Scots Gaelic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. They were kind of code switching in between these games, and I was like, "This is fascinating, man." I wonder how similar Scots Gaelic is to like Irish. I mean, they're obviously both Gaelic languages, but I
Hold
wonder
on, they're
how
breaking
many
through
similarities
here.
they have. Oh,
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Come on, lads. What's going on?
I don't know. Good chances there, though.
They're well up for it.
Mm.
Come on. Our quality has to shine through.
No pubs near this ground? Man, that is shocking.
Oh, he's away over to the referee's away over to look at something on VAR. I don't have the volume on here. I probably should.
Oh, handball. I think I just saw that.
It's definitely a penalty.
Yeah. That would seem to be.
Roger's out.
BBC Alba. Yeah, Albanach.
Yeah, you need to sort out that microphone for your next appearance. That's your homework, Danno.
I don't know what's going on, man. I think at halftime I'm going to move out to the normal spot. See if that helps. Well, that's penalty. Okay.
McGregor's in trying to mix it.
Surprised he didn't get a card or anything. I guess getting the penalty is bad enough.
I'm going to not look at the comments because I don't want to see the result of the penalty. I'll try not to give it away.
It's okay. Do whatever you want.
What? Dronin Hill's taking it? Yeah. I did say he might score. Oh, oh, fucking hell. What's happening with you, Dana?
He's going to bottle it. They're just lining up.
Kaiser's in the chat, for God's sake.
Keiser, where the fuck are you? All right, here we go. Oh, Casper. This didn't seem to be the greatest penalty there. Kind of fucking bottled it. What are they saying? He was off his line?
Yep.
So they're retaking it.
Yep. Kaiser, why aren't you coming into the chat?
Yeah, like Kaiser, why aren't you on the screen? So I assume
The
he
link.
blows that in. Yeah, 1-0. Great. Fuck.
Craig Young's very upset with Kaiser. That's what he's calling him. Tom Mack doesn't like Kaiser. The fact that Kaiser hasn't shown up either. Look how everyone's upset with Kaiser. He blames you, Danno. He blames you for the fact that he's not clicking on the link I sent him or the one that you sent.
I didn't have a link until like whatever 5 minutes before the show because everything was kind of hibbledy-pibbledy tonight. But yeah, I know he has the link.
Oh, he's had it since Friday. Yesterday. Oh, yeah, Friday, no Friday.
Well, we can get him on for the second half, you know. Stop shit stirring. That's what Gav does, man.
So what's the score where you are, Danno?
1-0.
Right. I know, Tam Mac. I'm only pulling your leg. Obviously, you weren't referring to Keiser. I was just joking.
But you got to keep shit stirring. What are you talking about?
And it was Ronan Hale from North Belfast who scored.
Good for him.
Just happens to be playing for another team. Yeah, good for him.
Actually, we were sending a shout to somebody in Lurgan on Monday's show. There was actually a guy from Lurgan who lived out here in Gwangju who I was good friends with for a long time. Actually did a podcast with him for a while.
Yeah.
Really funny guy. Yeah, Oshi McGee. Yeah, cool guy, man.
What do you
Good
want?
musician, too. But he's back home in Lurgan now. Well, maybe this game's going to open up a little bit with them having a lead. Feeling a little confidence. We can catch him. We can catch him on the back heel or something. What are you doing down here, doggy? I know, buddy. I know. Pisses me off, too. What can you say? I overslept, woke up sober, gutted.
Oh, jeez.
Oof.
That was my son was at the door there. Not chewing my fingernails. Look, I'm eating sesame seeds. Sesame? No. What do you call them?
Sunflower seeds.
Sunflower.
I don't know why everybody chewed those playing baseball when I was growing up.
There's a Wimbledon Celtic Supporters Club there in the corner.
Huh.
My two teams, Wimbledon, South London. I used to go and watch Wimbledon when I lived in London.
Yeah. The old Wimbledon, like with
Yeah, the old Wimbledon before all the ship went
Vinnie
down.
Jones and shit.
Not quite that old.
Uh,
He wasn't playing any more. But they were still kind of crazy gang-ish.
mm-hmm.
John Hodgson played for them for a season during that period.
What was he like on loan from Arsenal or something?
No, he was just being a bit of a journeyman. We paid like 10 million for him or something. Wimbledon. It was just being a bit of a journeyman, you know. West Ham and Wimbledon and Coventry and teams like that. Before he went to Celtic. But he was a class apart, you know. He's absolutely brilliant.
Hudson was a great player, man.
The Wombles. Womble till I die. Hey, what's going on there? What is going on there?
Sorry.
Shall we put on a placeholder and go away and get more booze?
Yes, and cry for a while. This is fucking pathetic.
It is absolutely pathetic.
And somehow get Keiser on. I'll send him a link.
He's got the link, like I say. He's had it since Friday.
What a first half. Just amazing. That's scintillating. Football.
All right, Dano, I'm going to mute both our microphones and I'm going to put up the placeholder and everything. Be back here in a few minutes. No changes. That's our elite, tactically flexible manager doing his thing. No changes at halftime. 1-0 down to Ross County. I'll tell you, if we drop points today and then get pumped again by Atalanta, my goodness me, it's going to be mayhem. Yes, Joseph. Still Danno nowhere to be seen. Keiser didn't show. You know, I know how Brendan feels when, players aren't putting in the effort. What are you supposed to do? Persist with the same players? Or make a change? Should I make a change? Give them a rocket up the backside. There's Christophe. Salut Christophe. Quoi de neuf, mon pote? 1-0 à Ross-County. Qu'est-ce qu'il se passe? It's hard being the only pro on the channel. Yeah, Kaiser. I'm glad you recognize that. That's good. Oh dear, that's funny. Dixons of Inverness. Come on, Dano, come back and be entertaining. People will be asking, where would Ross County finish in the Bundesliga after they pick up 3 points today? No friends, Paddy Lavery. No friends. Just part-time associates who don't show up half the time, Paddy. You know how it is. Paddy, do you know Ronan Hale well? He's from Newington. Did you see me talking about him the other day? Showing his goals. Played for Cliftonville, obviously. Also Larne and a few other teams. Dano's back. Talk to me, Dano. Oh, goddamn. Can't hear shit. Now it's just the hiss again. Gotta say something. No. Wee bastard, says Paddy. Now I can hear you, Danno. Speak. Yes, I can hear that. He's a good player, though, Paddy. This Ronan Hill, I like the look of him. He scored some amazing goals in the Irish League. Cup final goal, and then the goal I showed the other day against Larne, which was from 75 yards, that goal. Did you see that, Danno?
Yeah. Amazing, man. The third one you showed, though, was a real 25, 30-yard cracker from outside the box. I mean, he just kind
the
of
Hearts goal.
bopped it on the volley. Great goal, man.
He scores different types of goals as well. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, gee.
Oh, he nearly scored an absolute humdinger there. Oh, there we are talking about the different types of goals he scores. Jeez, look at that.
Oh, man. Celtic TV is.
Someone tell Gav to send me the link, Ampang Boy says. All right. Will do. Come one, come all.
Yeah, Dave and I did. Ooh.
Do you see that effort?
Yeah.
That was nearly awesome.
That was danger, man. Whoa. What are we doing in midfield, man? I mean, we are just, I don't know, off it. I mean, there should have been some changes at halftime, I think. Engels has been, I'd say this is 2 games in a row where he's way off.
Keiser might not be here, Danno, but he's still bringing the quality comments. Look at that.
Yeah, Keiser, why aren't you on, man? I sent him the link again just to make sure he had it. Oh, yeah. There's the portent of doom.
Oh, no, we can hear you. Go on, keep talking.
Do it again.
Wow.
What's with the mic stuff?
There's some sound, but it's tinny and intermittent.
I don't know what's with this platform, man.
Try again, dude.
It's totally muffled. Is your volume up, man?
I'm going to try this again. Now I can hear you through the headphones. Can you hear me?
We can hear what you just said, yes.
Yeah.
Don't move. Don't change. It's a beta version.
Your lips aren't moving in time with the sound, though.
And I was saying, there was this guy called Lennon. What's this?
Your headboard looks like a bar of chocolate.
It does indeed, doesn't it? Not like myself. I'd eat myself.
Is that why there's big bite marks out of it? Or is there another reason?
I'm away from them and missus. I don't think that's appropriate.
Oh.
Like Celtic, away from their game. What's this nonsense that they're serving up? This is utter dross.
Absolute shit.
Gregor should
So
have
this is a
there,
team
man.
that are trying to do something in the Champions League. Can't take a doing, can't organise themselves, come on, deflated, and letting Ross County just run over them. The set pieces from the very start looked absolutely obvious. What is going on, gents? I'm sure you've covered it, but this is ridiculous.
It's a long season.
We've just done a lot of groaning, but you tell us what.
Yeah, we've mainly been groaning.
Why is it
So from the
happening?
very start, we've been sitting off. I think we've lost our confidence. Something is missing from the team. There's no gel. Even the smallest change in player setup seems to set us away from their game plan. Fluid football is non-existent. We can't go through midfield. Our set plays look absolutely obvious and lackluster. Our passing is slow and ponderous, and we're allowing Ross County at every opportunity to take the ball off us, and we have to start again every single time. It's like what we were last season until Rodgers started putting his authority on the team. He's backed off. The team have backed off. This is dross. There's nothing good about here, and you could change a player and bring someone else on. We do not have a situation here where you've got 8 players changed, where you can bring them off the bench to change everything. This is our A team. Engels is crap. Get him off for a start or move him.
Yeah, he's
What
having a
the
poor
hell?
game. Very poor game.
Sorry, but that was the first half. Now we're into the second. I'm at 54 minutes 42. What are you guys?
Same.
55-27.
Right. Boring, ponderous. There is no drive forward.
Yeah.
They're looking at the ball and they're looking for someone somewhere to put some sort of creativity together. Schmeichel is on fire because he moved off his line to save that penalty. And I think he's raging. A guy at that quality must be embarrassed in his career to actually be in this situation in 2 games in a row. So we're warming up 4 or 5 players, 100%. Our old stalwart Forrest is going to have to come on at 45 years old to come and save us. Fucking grim. Grim.
Yeah.
McCowan,
I like this idea from Michael
you're
Ross.
right.
Get McCowan on.
100%. Get him on.
Get the Scottish
Go
boy
on,
on.
son. Oh,
Hatate looks absolutely flat-footed and out of position. He's sort of centre midfield forward something. What's he doing?
It's just
you've been
And they were trying to play out from the back. No.
anyone been watching the Menendez brothers on Netflix? Good.
I've definitely got it in my queue. I remember that.
Yeah.
I've just been listening to your P. Diddy obsession, Gav. Here we go.
Oh man. Well, we've had a little more positive play recently. I mean, McGregor should have scored before that one. Maeda, yeah, couldn't quite get to it.
A 60th minute change as per usual.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, that actually looks sort of
yeah, it's right.
There's nothing happening, so let's talk. I was in LA once in 96, I think. And I did one of those minibus tours where they take you around famous people's houses and stuff. You know, they point that this is where that happened. And there was this massive, big, fat American dude, you know, spilling over the seat, drinking cans of Mountain Dew, like 3 to the every half hour. And he pointed out the Menendez house. He pointed out the OJ, Nicole Brown Simpson site.
Mm-hmm.
And also Columbo's came to the window and his curtains twitched. Peter Falk.
Peter Falk, yeah.
Yeah. So we saw his house and various others. Went past the Viper rooms and stuff.
Yeah.
Where lots of exciting things went down. So I've seen the Menendez house. And that was only like how many years? It was the late 80s the Menendez story happened, wasn't it? So
And that was the 90s, as I remember.
was it?
Yeah.
Anyway, it wasn't that long after. It was. Now it's in the dim and distant past. So.
Yeah, I mean, 25
Guys are
30
talking about the
sure.
Menendez brothers wig. One of the brothers wears a wig. It is pretty convincing. Are you suggesting I should get one? Guys are-
Yeah, get
So,
one. Get
one
one
of
that's
the
just really long. I mean, like a rock
Inter-
star wig.
Interesting for me, I don't get any updated chat. Nothing sort of updates in the chat.
Don't you?
Yep.
The chats, you have to maybe open it. It's on the right-hand side at the very
I've
bottom.
got it. I can see it. I can scroll up and down, but it will go to the first half stuff. It won't go to now current.
Kaiser's been watching the show, definitely.
I watched the first sort of episode of it, and it was like the joke Kevin Bridges talks about. What's the guy's name? Jimmy Savile. And he said, how did he get away with it? If you ask me to draw a picture of a pedo, that's what he draw. And it was like the Menendez brothers, this selection of songs at the funerals and what they would behave like. It was like, but they did it. You don't need to wait 10 episodes. It was them.
They did
did
do it. They never denied it. That's the thing. Well, they did initially, but not in court. The story goes on to explain why they did it and why they say they did it. There's McCowan on. Bernardo, McCowan, and Hugo on. Coming on for Engels, Hatate, and Ida on my screen. That'll be happening shortly with you.
He was failed to impress in the first half at all, didn't he?
Who?
Ida.
Yeah, he was poor.
Man, Hatate totally miscued that. Ugh.
McCowan's tailor-made for this game. Just be like, come on, enough pissing around. Here we go.
Yeah, it's just, God, go on.
Absolutely. Forrest at 53 years old is obviously experienced enough to be
He's
able
getting
to
older
come in.
by the minute. He was 45 a minute ago.
He's 56. That's him. He's 56.
65. No, 63.
He started playing for us. I remember his first season well in 1934, and then he's been a stalwart ever since.
Well, we're going to score soon. I can feel it.
It's my
On the
battery.
water.
Oh, my battery. We score, we'll get something back, but going through this again and again with such an elite manager. Elite manager is Brendan Rodgers. His elite performance in Europe and his elite capability in HG.
Everyone
Why
was
does
all over
anybody-
him 20 minutes ago, and then one bad result, and now he's a complete muppet.
Oh, hold on. I think
Nature of the
I'm
beast, man.
fairly consistent about my appraisal of Brendan Rodgers and exactly where Turkey Teeth is. He's a good manager. We're lucky to have him, and he's good enough for the Scottish League. But is he an elite manager? Never in a million years. Since when? Why are we pretending? Clearly, in our WhatsApp about 2 weeks ago, we had this debate again about elite measurement. He's a good manager, no question. Elite, no.
I mean, nobody's ever defined elite, but yeah, I mean, Paddy Lavery makes a good stab at it.
But there's the definition. Paddy. Elite manager is someone who can coach individual players, who has tactical nuance to consistently perform with a team which is not full of money in Europe in particular, at a consistent basis. And Brendan Rodgers stats and just don't say that.
Christoph.
I'm keeping the faith. Yes, come on, Christoph. Come on, you boys in green. Less of this negativity.
Not negative at all. Absolutely want to go. Think we might still be able to get something in Europe. Think it's possible, but
We can't
I
afford to lose this game. Fucking hell.
I can. But
Just if we lose this game, if we lose these 3 games in a row, Dortmund, Ross County, Atlanta, it could take us a while to bounce back from that kind of confidence bruising.
it certainly seems to have just one heavy hit in Europe seems to have sucked the joy out of everyone.
Oh, don't tell me Ronan Hale's going off. That's probably good for us. Yeah, it is. He's off. Well done, me, Ronan.
Can you switch
Cool.
on and switch off comments? Because I can't even.
Gav, have you banned David from the chat?
Might have done.
Definitely not. Our strength in life lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall, says Keiser. Even the League of Legends lost a fight, David. It's not about getting knocked down, but about getting up. Not how hard you
Dust it
hit,
off,
but how
man.
hard you can get it. Keep moving forward.
And now we're gonna come back.
I'm not gonna argue with Kaiser. That's it. My entire philosophy about it has changed.
Being confronted by a person of such intellectual weight, you just gotta rethink everything, David.
Hard. Also, because I love Kaiser.
Come on, Bernardo. Oh, jeez. Keeper, where are you?
Forrest is Forrest. I saw him just picking up a bottle there. He's not on yet, is he?
No, you might have been confusing him for Maida with the hair. I got confused by Maida with the hair. I was like, who the hell's that?
Forrest coming on at 63 years old is pretty good going. Is
he like Benjamin Button or something? Or I don't know. His age is quick.
keep putting him out. He gets younger, gets better.
But if you have to rely on your 72-year-old reserve, why not? Why not?
Come on! Sorry.
66 minutes. What are you?
66-47.
Yeah, same.
Oh my God, this is a ridiculous result. Nearly 70 minutes. 1-0 down to Ross County.
Actually, you need to put Kaiser's comment up and read it as Kaiser. You can't put a comment up from Kaiser and not read it as Kaiser.
I'd be accused of...
You're talking about James Tiberius Forrest.
I just mean...
Yes. I don't know why it's so funny when Kaiser says that. It's so fucking funny when he does. One of the best inside jokes we have on the Drinkalong. James Tiberius Forrest, mate. Oh, that was...
Put Kaiser's comment up and I will read it as Kaiser.
What, the one we've already read?
Aye, but this is Kaiser.
All right, hold on.
Even in Leagues of Legends, you know what I mean, Danno? Lost a fight, David. Danno, you know what I mean? It's not about getting knocked down, Danno. It's down, but not getting up. But now, do you know what I mean, Danno? Danno, because not how hard you hit, but how hard you can get hit, Danno. Do you know what I mean, Danno? I listen to the two of you. He looks for affirmation from you every second.
No, yeah, Keiser is the Scottish version of a friend of mine who just said, "You know what I'm saying?" After like every third word he said,
Yeah,
like I was having sex with this girl, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, "Yes, your penis was in her vagina. Yes, I understand."
That's the spark.
James Tiberius Forrest.
Yeah.
He actually had me going for a couple of minutes that was actually his middle name. I was like, why the fuck is his middle name Tiberius? Is that real? I was like, no. What am I thinking? Oh, Vale.
Scrappy. Horrible.
Come on.
Horrible, scrappy.
We've got to get something. We've got to win this game. Come on. Yes. Oh, fuck. There's a growing sense of necessity here. You can see it among the players.
Absolutely.
They're like, come on, no time wasting. Let's get one back. Let's get a second one. Put this behind us.
Already burned. 75%.
But Ross County don't look like they're going to fold anytime soon. They might make a mistake, but look how packed they are at the back and ready to do. And they don't look as if they're panting. Good ball by the 85-year-old Forrest.
You're stretching that joke as far as it can possibly go, David.
How's he 85? He made his debut in 1934. It's fucking 90 years ago, man.
Arithmetic, rather.
Where is the accuracy?
Arithmetic isn't my strong suit.
63, 36. It's a diff.
So have you met any other Celtic fans there in Hanoi?
So I went along tonight to the 100 Garden where they are supposed to meet, and there was no one there. So I left. I went to the Republic, and a friend of mine. I was going to meet a friend of mine coming back in because he was going to watch the game. He's a Chelsea fan. Sorry, but he was going to watch. And then I just had a dodgy stomach, and I just thought, nah, I can't sit here. So I came back to, oh, come on, keep you guys company. I watch in the comfort of the hotel.
Have you sat on the throne and expelled your dodgy stomach?
I think there are certain things that will, like James Forrest's age, we won't disclose people's age. So yeah, it's just more comfortable here, and yeah, so I don't know if Hanoi will even watch this, but it's a crappy wee bar in a crappy area. And there's much better options where people would find it much easier, be able to get a grab. I had to walk away 20 minutes away from the place just to be able to get a grab. I don't know what the thinking is. And plus, there was no one there. So,
oh, come on. At least we're playing with a bit of fluidity now. Beginning to create a few chances, ask questions of the defence.
Yeah.
And the ball's in their half. The ball's in their half for the next half hour, whatever's left, 20 minutes. Should be all us. Come on.
Yeah, we've just got to besiege their goal, man.
Oh.
A couple really good chances here, but
and everybody was complaining about Celtic TV, and actually I watched it in the Republic bar, and I didn't have any issues when everybody else was claiming it was down.
Mine's still shite. Oh no, you mean the other game?
So, what? The other game?
Not tonight's game.
Well, everybody was claiming. What?
The picture is shite on Celtic TV tonight, and also on mine.
I'm not having that problem.
I've had no issue, none, zero.
Oh.
You can watch it. It's just the pictures shit. A bit shit.
No. Very good quality. No issues. That's interesting then, if you think about it. There's people in various parts. Some Mickey Burns there in Italy, he's got an issue. I'm in Hanoi and have no issue with it whatsoever. And then
I'm not having picture quality or anything, nothing like that.
Nothing. Yeah, so that's a strange one, right?
I was a couple weeks ago though, with like old Celtic TV, like mid 2000s when I first started doing it. It was just
it would just freeze and stop playing and stuff in those days, but
yeah.
Other than the kind of commentary stuff and everybody goes on about the content, I don't seem to have much of an issue these days.
It's like there's lines or something on the picture, like extra lines. Someone throws their arms up and there's like black lines all over their arms.
Oh. Yeah, you have like remnants going on your video.
Yeah, remnants or shadowy type things.
Yeah.
I'm at 74 minutes. What you guys are?
74.50.
Same with me.
Yeah, it's not that much difference.
They're making a substitution.
They're
Brown.
bringing out Dingwall's
There's a
sexiest
guy
man.
called Ifete, or perhaps Ifit, and Brown, which takes us all the way back to P. Diddy conversation.
Takes you back there. What?
Ifit and Brown.
They're all a bunch of ne'er-do-wells in Hollywood. Have been for years. It's just
Doing pretty well for ne'er-do-wells.
you need money. God bless them.
Yes.
Many of them. I know where they're all going.
Christoph is in. I think we're in, boys. Got a goal coming. I don't know where Christoph. Where are you watching your games, man? He's always like 30 seconds ahead of everybody.
No, I missed it. They're celebrating.
Okay, here we go. Must have been off the corner, yeah.
Yeah.
And who will score here?
Oh my goodness! Look who's claiming it.
And David's time warp goal. Here in the past, have we seen it? It's coming.
There you go.
Yeah, there it is.
There you go.
AJ, man. AJ's a beast, bro.
Yes.
He was having some kind of injury worries before, wasn't he? Leading up, like after the Dortmund game, they were talking about. I saw a couple blurbs like he might be out or something. God, he's turned into some kind of gun for us, man.
There he goes.
Brilliant.
Absolutely brilliant.
And now the comeback begins.
Put in 4 before full time.
Oh, that was who sent it in there? Callum McGregor, and then it came off.
McGregor's shot came off his midriff, stomach or something.
Brilliant. Here we go. All right, let's watch Ross County kick it into touch, and then we get possession back permanently, and we're off to the races.
Well, we've got a free kick now, just outside the box.
15 minutes or so to go.
This is going to be some.
If we get a winner, Brendan will be back to being elite.
These last 15 minutes, you got a feeling this is going to be a feeding frenzy, man.
So what is it that have shown an increased level of determination, just trying to run that little bit faster? I don't see much change in our shape or form. It looks as kind of scattergun as before, but just more determination. Picking off players, I don't know.
Gav, throw Keiser's Not me.
No, Keiser is, you know what I mean, Danno.
No, I mean Danno.
No, I mean Danno.
How is that out of us? So I have a good view of it.
I don't know.
There we go.
I finished watching the Menendez brothers thing, and then it moved on to the Jeffrey Dahmer one, which was done by the same people.
Oh, the Dahmer one is actually my uncle covered that story. He's a journalist. He covered that story for the Akron Beacon Journal because Dahmer was originally from Northeast Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
And my dad worked in Milwaukee at the time. So my uncle flies into town. My dad gets off work. They went and they were watching them bring everything out of Dahmer's apartment. Like he was there with the whole press gaggle and everything like that. All the coolers and stuff. They're bringing out boxes.
Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah, it's wild, man.
It's really grim.
Oh, it's fucking grim. And I mean, the people that he's victimizing, it's just the worst of the worst, man.
There's a Netflix on a cherry or not. If you get a chance to watch Fisk in Netflix.
Can't wait till the P Diddy documentary comes out. It's gonna be...
That's called Fist. No, Fisk. What is Fisk?
Fisk is about
Price Fister.
Fisk. It's called Fisk.
Fisk.
Fisk. It's a comedy about this a lady who's an Australian lawyer who's so pedantic that she can't be kept in one legal firm for any length of time. She's no filter and she just says what's very obvious in front of her. It's really funny. But she's a soft touch as well. She's really nice and she tries to do her best. She's a brilliant lawyer. She can't not say what's in front of her. So the first time she gets hired by this law firm, she goes down for a coffee and gets banned because the guy who was running the coffee shop was speaking too loud on his laptop. She didn't know it was the owner. And she sort of fights back at him, shouting back in the same voice. It's just really funny. If you watch it, Fisk probably could slip by without anybody noticing.
Oh, jeez.
8 minutes, 10 minutes to actually save herself into some sort of semblance of financial dominance in the league, obviously, because it's only financial dominance that makes the difference. Isn't that right?
Sure. You know, whatever singular reason people like to cite for, you know, some kind of phenomenon in the world. Everybody thinks it's such fucking black and white, right? Oh, it's the money.
Right. It's just this is
Trusty
just
was busted up.
actually he's actually been playing hard today.
No, yeah.
Playing in a shite team. He's a physical player, right? He's adds a strength
I mean, he's
dimension.
got height, he's got size.
Mm.
Yeah, he's got something about him for sure.
Yeah. You get players that look the same size as him, but they don't seem to have the same.
Not me, Snitch.
See what you reading? I can't see any.
Snitch said, "Who farted?"
God, fucked off. But I've got a dodgy stomach. Snitch was me.
Oh, busted.
It'll be me.
Yeah,
That'll be
fucked
me
off.
then.
What happened there?
You know what I mean, Donald?
No, I mean, come on. Trusty. We get a free kick there.
So we've kind of used the bounce of the
Sharded.
new players coming on just to add a wee bit of energy, just to push the goal through. But it doesn't look as if we've still yet sort of pushed ourselves into any proper dominance.
No, we're all over them at the moment.
We're all over them.
It's all Celtic. We're going to get the winner here.
Yeah,
And
it's coming.
It'll be wipe sweat from face emoji.
It's coming. We're into fitness dominance time, man. They're holding on by it.
Come on, but
Come on.
what's the chat? What's going on in the chat?
David got busted farting.
Did you, David? You said you had an upset stomach earlier.
Because you left. It's not just assuming
Yeah,
someone
he
had let one go.
sharded because you left, man.
I went for the reasons Paddy very wisely worked out.
Oh, come on. Ah.
Oh. Sharted. My son was asking me about the word sharted recently. Is it a bad word? I said, well, it's not a bad word, but it's not nice when people say it. But like females say it quite a lot. It's particularly unpleasant when they say it.
But at the dinner table, I really struggle with people talking about
feces.
movements.
At the dinner table.
At the dinner table, or anybody.
Yeah.
One of the things that grinds my goat is grinds my gears, rather.
Yeah, I think you're mixing metaphors. Yeah.
When someone's, I have people that I have to work with and I have to eat with them a lot, and they,
Well,
Grind.
it's like,
Grind
I just
your goat. That's pretty graphic language there, David. This is a family channel.
grinds my gears.
Grinds my goat. That's what you said at first. Just make
This
sure
is a Drinkalong that allowed to.
getting thrown through a wood chipper or something. You know what?
You live in Malaysia, David, as do I.
Hmm.
And you know that the standard of table
Etiquette.
manners is absolutely brutal.
Oh, is it?
And one of the worst things I find, whether it's at the dinner table or you're sitting in an airplane or something, is the snorting that they do.
Oh God!
The snorting. They all snort like an end thing, like a big sound. You're halfway through your watan ho and you hear somebody else sucking up their snot. Or you're on a plane, Air Asia, about to take off, and you realize the guy beside you is a every minute snorter. That is brutal.
Yeah, once it gets cold here, it's like Koreans don't just take the time and blow their nose. It's like you get on the subway here, and it's just like everyone's got the sniffles or whatever, and it's just like, oh Christ. I don't really mind it. It's just like ridiculous, man. Just wipe your nose, man. just get a tissue, please. But yeah, everybody sniffles here.
Can you hear him when I eat these seeds? Is it making lots of noise?
I don't know. Eat one and we'll find out.
It's not my fingernails; it's seeds.
I think you should. Eat a really succulent piece of meat or something, like really close to the microphone. Just. Now I haven't done my first shot for the first goal, so
you better do another one.
Yes.
Ready?
You better do another one.
Woo.
Christoph.
That was a ball well 1.5. McCowan takes the ball, fights for it. Where's the captain? Gets the ball moving. Alistair Johnson drives it forward. Who picks up?
Oh, come on.
The Goon on the right. And
That's
then he offs.
Good. Yeah.
There we go.
That is it.
That's
right
it,
there,
man.
baby. 88th minute. Woo!
That's
Roger's
it.
pointing at his head.
There you go.
Mentality.
Well, he's a.
No, I mean Keiser.
Well, he's Keiser. He's an elite manager. He's
Thought-
had this brand before
Thought
we
the goal would come from James Tiberius Forrest. A little disappointed.
There we go.
What a fucking season this kid is having. I mean, what a season.
Okay, right.
I
Yes.
mean, cool as you like on the finish, too.
There we go.
Ding!
There we go.
Bam! Winner. Yes.
It makes all the difference in so many occasions, doesn't it? Absolutely fantastic there. But it was well played from the back, winning the ball, trying to bring it forward. McGregor part of the play. Just that was a well.
My man from the Celtic end was kind of. Did you see him just headlocking James Tiberius Forrest right there? You can't fucking do that. Dude's like 84.
Easily.
You know, you can't
He's
headlock him
24.
after a goal, man. Shit is wrong, bro.
He was at the original meeting when the team was founded and stuff.
He was there with Brother Walfrid. He was actually a priest back then.
He's certainly going for sainthood. because he is James Tiberius Forrest now.
James
Keiser.
Tiberius Forrest,
James
Saint
Tiberius Forrest.
Tiberius. You know what I mean, Danno?
Paddy, you're right. We have been.
Yeah, it doesn't change the fact that we've been pissed, but it does give us 3 fucking points, man.
Yeah.
And that
So talk about.
all that matters, boys and girls.
We need 2 teams, one for Europe and one for the league.
Got my phone a little bit wet earlier.
Looking forward to the podcast tomorrow, Gavin. Inviting everybody along to talk about today's performance, what lies ahead. Any special interests tomorrow, other than myself being on the show?
We're supposed to. Well, there was to have been a special guest, but he's gone very quiet recently, so I don't know if he's going to show up or not.
Thought that was an own goal.
I will be there nonetheless.
You will be there.
I'll be there.
Could just be
Yeah,
the two of us.
who's on for tomorrow's show, anyways?
Right. Me and Gav.
Just you and Gav?
Well, this guest, but I'm beginning to think he's not going to be there, so I might have
Who
to
is this supposed
draft
to be?
in. Who?
Uh,
I don't want to call them out. Somebody who's never been on before.
yeah.
Never been on, but a Twitter presence and the name is known.
Yeah.
That's all right. I mean, if they can cold feet or something in life takes them over, that's okay.
All right, well, shut up.
That's okay. We'll get the big Keiser on. Give us a dressing down.
He'll probably lie and miss it.
That's what I call it. That's what I call it, the new guest. And then he fucking throws Keiser right out of the train tracks.
See, now, I'm getting messages now. Obviously, my message thing. I'm going back to, like, how many minutes ago? 40 minutes ago, I get the messages that were in the chat. Because you were talking about chewing your fingernails, and I've only just seen the message pop up saying Gav chewing his fingernails. It's like,
What's with their messaging stuff?
I don't know. It just doesn't.
Just kind of came up for me, man. Oh, what a play by Scales there, man. That was brilliant.
It's the beta
Yeah,
platform.
volley. Just cool as you like getting that guy off his back right there. Little back heel. See ya. Oh, bad touch from Kuhn. But
I ain't been added on yet for VAR and various.
how much time? How much extra time did they say?
Didn't catch it.
You're muted, Gav.
7 minutes.
I thought that's what you said, but
7, not 11.
Gav, chew on this the sunflower seed. It's fine. Who cares?
11.
I mean, we're farting, we're imbibing. I mean, we're having a good time.
Yeah.
We're having a good fucking
The
time.
Drinkalong's supposed to be relaxed. Couple of buddies.
Yeah.
Drinking a few
Couple
beers.
bevies, eat some snacks. I mean, I've eaten chips and salsa and stuff on the gas. I don't know.
Gav going all New York on us there.
Your sound quality has improved vastly, by the way, Danno.
Yeah, I think it's my desk back there in the office. It's really hollow. So this I've got it on like an ottoman type of thing, and it's much softer and
It's the shit right now.
it's the shit. But yeah, I don't know what it is, why I don't have any sound when I plug in my headphones to the computer jack rather than plug my headphones into the mic directly. It seems like it's making a huge difference, and I don't really know why, because it never did before.
I feel as if McGowan has certainly
Missed
made
you
a
there.
massive difference to the second half. Is he not? McGowan coming on.
I fucking loved how Vale's been looking. Valle. He's been having a good game, man.
Well, a lot of people are saying they never want to see Greg Taylor in a Celtic shirt ever again.
I wouldn't go that far, but
after the Dortmund.
it's going to take me a while.
Greg Taylor is he's a good player for us. He has a place in the squad. There's no doubt. He's maybe not.
I mean, yeah, he's a good player domestically, but man, he gets up to that level, and he is just hopeless, bro.
Sorry, but which of our players would you suggest were up to that level? The other way.
Mean, no, but
Liam Scales.
Liam Scales.
Extra exposed. He gets extra exposed.
Oh, Jamesy, you boy, you fucking hell.
Tiberius. James Tiberius.
The Greek god that is Tiberius, apparently.
Oh, jeez. Bernardo.
What's he done now other than set up a new religion, invented a new philosophy? What's he done?
Who are you talking about?
Saint James Tiberius Forrest, he can do.
I don't know where Saint
Was
came
that
from.
at the founding of the club, man?
One of the
Come on.
founders.
Come on, Kyogo.
I think he built St. Mary's Chapel, did he not? Like originally, he was one of the joiners. Keiser would be able to tell. He's a joiner. Keiser would be. Was James Forrest like one of the joiners who built St. Mary's Chapel?
Is Kaiser a joiner?
Keiser's a joiner.
That's ironic because he never joins the conversation. He's supposed to be on.
No, I mean, Danno.
Does anybody have any sympathy for Inverness, Caledonian Thistle, and their current financial plight? Or we don't care.
Nah, don't care. ICT seems like kind of similar to Falkirk to me. Like maybe like 20 years ago, they seem to be kind of one of these yo-yo or semi-regular teams up in the Premiership, and they just haven't been there in like forever. Like
they've been a banana peel for us at times. They could be a bogey team for us.
Yeah.
But the Sevco supporters seem to have
That's
influence.
okay.
Did they vote against them? Or
Oh, that was a terrible fucking call. Man. Well, this must be mission accomplished here.
I don't think so.
It is funny though, Gav. The way you eat sunflower seeds, it does kind of sound, and the way you do it, like it does kind of sound like you're chewing on your nails. The audio quality of it does.
All right.
That's a wrap.
I realize it's not the most audio friendly thing.
Who cares?
Why is Michael Ross saying he's a breast man?
Because maybe he just.
I am a
maybe
Colton man and went to St. Mary's.
It just
I'm a
is.
breast man snitch. I'm not sure what's going on there.
Maybe he just is. It's just a statement of
Maybe
fact.
he's French. Maybe he comes from that town in France.
Yeah, but that's spelled Brest. Blessed. Yeah. I gotta say, I was kind of thinking about like on the next Drinkalong, talking to Christophe and maybe like privately messaging him because man, I took a French test this week and I got slaughtered. I had like a unit test. Woo.
Was that a French language test that you took?
French language test, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
As opposed to
Yeah.
French letters, French kissing.
As opposed to the hot and sexy, no?
What's happened to the conversation? I think Michael Ross is infected.
It's turned into a proper drink along because we're happy now. We're not just belly aching and bitching.
Michael says he's into the drink along. We're allowed to make comments like this. We're not allowed to make just love tits. I agree, but
I just love tits, Gav. Yeah, that's my
just-
man right there. Michael
Great.
Ross, fucking guy.
I don't know, but I have to go back to 12 minutes past 8 my time to actually get any comments of relevance.
Well,
So I
look at
don't-
Rogers. Rogers is lapping up the applause. clapping the fans.
Hey, man, you know, we took a sore one. I mean, that's all there is to it. We took a sore one, man. Got to dust it off,
If you love tits,
make some tweaks.
if you love
I
tits,
think-
don't
yeah.
move to Asia, generally speaking, you would say.
Dude, no, the Asian girls are
I
getting
mean,
thick
there's more
out in
tits.
these rich ass countries, man. Green girls, I've been here a while, man. I've been here a while, and
We've,
the Japanese girls have been thick for a while, and
yeah,
the Korean girls are getting thick as fuck, man.
I'd travel a bit more, Gav.
Yeah, bro. Thick. I mean, they're like squat motherfucking maniacs here, man. The fitness boom up here, and the girls are just big booty working it, man. They're doing like 1,000 squats a day.
But I mean, plastic surgery is also a big thing in Korea, isn't it?
Yeah. But
Their faces
do
aren't
more like they do more like eye surgery and nose
Noses,
jobs,
nose
and
jobs. Everyone
chin
has a nose
jobs and
job.
stuff. Yeah, everyone gets a fucking nose job. They're like $300 a pop, man. They're so cheap here. And I mean, there's so much competition, especially up in Seoul. You can negotiate with like 10 different places and just.
Have you had any work done, Danno?
No.
If you
As
were to
can
have
tell,
something done, what would you go for?
The face for radio. Right now I'm kind of getting older, man. I'm like 45, so I'd probably maybe get some Botox. Like when I smile, I've got a lot of smile wrinkles going on up here. Yeah.
David, what would you have done first?
Got a beard. So I don't know.
What? Talking about?
Yes. All hail the titties. Yes. The titties, man. Spice of life.
What's an offer? What's an offer?
Plastic surgery options, nose job,
plastic-
facelift.
A laser surgery in my eyes or something like that, just because of pain in the ass. Getting old, 55 is the biggest pain in the ass, man.
Man, on another note of me getting old, yeah, I might get LASIK. I might get a LASIK thing because I'm definitely farsighted now.
Probably something like that.
I've been noticing it. I think I gotta get glasses, man.
Cut dogs.
Craig Young would get a dong extension.
Craig,
Man, I'm
Danno
not
would
letting
get
a
a
scalpel
haircut
near
done.
my dick ever. Like I could have a
Danno,
micro penis. I'm not gonna do that shit.
it's got to be said,
Although,
Danno,
I
you're
don't know.
getting dangerously close to what could be described as a Jufro, aren't you?
Well, me,
Yeah.
dude, I'm keep rocking it, man. I'm gonna keep
That's
rocking it.
I mean,
I
you
love
used to only have hair in the middle. And now
Yeah, I
it's
used to just have kind of a mohawk thing going on. I don't know. I think when it like kind of starts getting like floppy, and I look like one of those guys with like a floppy parted Jew fro, then I'm gonna go back to the mohawk. But for now, we're all good.
people are apparently getting their ball bags Botoxed so that the skin is actually smooth as opposed to wrinkled and brain-like.
You mean like the entire penis or just the ball sack?
No, the ball bag.
for what purpose?
Just so you have a nice round, shiny, smooth ball bag.
Because I know when I go to the office,
You gotta have a girl that's super into teabagging to do that shit.
I've got my boys out at work. Is everybody comfortable with the smooth? Fuck me. What's wrong with the world? Fuck.
Actually, you know what? I was out last night, or sorry, Friday. It's been a long weekend. I had a 4-day weekend, and I'm out with X-Man, and this guy's on this friend of mine. He's like, here they come, the fluff bros. We're both all shaggy and fluffy, man. Fluff bros. I kind of like that.
Could mean something else entirely.
Yeah, I'll go with it. I know the other context, but that's all right. That's all right. I like a good blowjob. It's fine.
Jesus. I'll tell you what happened to me recently.
Yeah.
Shall we share a little something intimate?
Go ahead, son.
Oh yeah,
My wife bought some 3-in-1 men's sort of shower stuff, you know. Not that I need 3-in-1, 2-in-1 at most.
That's just, yeah, I mean,
But it was it had like menthol, like, you know, refreshing menthol aspect to it.
mm,
And the
And
first
then you-
place, yes, the first place I did it was, you know, down in the jungle, and it was like super cold, and I couldn't wait to get it off, you know, hose it down and like get it off everything. It was like, oh, and then it stung. It really stung after that for a good while, you know, like menthol, really horrible. And honestly,
Gross.
I noticed
No.
that, yes, it actually damaged the skin.
Ugh.
And I've sort of, Jesus, can't believe I'm saying this, but basically peeling like a layer of skin off my nutsack.
Woo.
Yeah, because of this menthol fucking.
Now is it looking baby fresh because it's had that skin
It's
peel?
all off my nutsack.
It doesn't look any different, to be honest. It's just
Take the skin.
slightly
Right.
Because you
smaller.
had a before and after. You had a before and after.
But yeah, but it's not nice to be peeling skin off your nutsack, I tell you.
I was in the hospital for 10 days and they were doing exactly that. To my
On
arm.
your arm, yeah.
Welcome to Gav's Penis Experiences.
I wasn't
Keiser,
involved,
always on
Keiser.
point.
But yeah, watch out for that menthol stuff.
Nah,
My
man,
cousin is a
I wouldn't smoke that
back
shit.
in
I'm not putting it on my
Guruk.
dick.
We lived in Guruk, and me and my cousin used to cycle. We used to go around over to Dunoon, cycle. We do Loch Fyne, come down Loch Lomond in a day. Back when we were fit and super crazy cyclist. Anyway, but I was so into it. And then my cousin, we used to get these rubs for your legs to stop the what do you call it, cramps and all the rest of it. So we were just about to
Like wintergreen stuff.
No, you just you put on your legs and it helps with the heat. It's freezing. It's Greenock and Guruk. I mean, we stayed in Guruk. So it's freezing fucking cold. And so anyway, we were about to go out and it just starts pushing down. We're like, oh, fuck this, no bother. So I went up to get a shirt. He goes upstairs and instead of having
Dude,
having
the
a shower.
comments are amazing right now.
He decides to have a bath. He decides to have a bath. So the water just takes it all. He was screaming. We're seriously fucking thinking of taking him to the hospital. He was purple. It was like one of
Dude,
we had to put on
Keiser.
this Tuesday. Usually would have been one of the bouncy
Jeez.
these legs together.
Where is Scrody McBoogerballs from? Keiser just came in with that. That one is good from Michael Ross, man.
Very good, Michael.
Never been appealing.
But they are appealing.
Yeah.
Hey, is anybody taking drugs? Because I tell you what, I was in the hospital for 10 days after I poured boiling hot oil on my arm. 3 bumps. And they start, and then I had to go in every second day. They would do this operation, not operation, but minor operation. They'd knock me out for it. And they would scrape the skin back off my arm. So I was completely out of it. Then I would go upstairs and it'd start like, pain was like so bad. So they would come and I just pressed the button and the nurse would come in and put absolute bliss. Absolutely lovely stuff.
Morphine, this is.
It's not morphine. It was it's an opiate, but it was synthetic opiate. I can't remember the name of it. Mild, right? No, major stuff. Apparently, they give it to women in childbirth or something like that just to help. But oh man, it's like a very, very, very nice place to be. Why was I never told? Why was I never told about this?
That's the problem with all the DRUGSs. I mean, at the time, they're all brilliant, aren't they?
Well,
Otherwise,
this
people
was
wouldn't do them.
absolutely brilliant. It was absolutely brilliant. It was nice over 10 days period every other day. It's like, yeah.
How's your arm now?
Fading, you see?
Yeah.
It's been, and that was completely red and bone, so it's just been good. So it's okay. Yeah. It will have no scar or anything. It's gone.
I don't think anyone has watched long enough to pick up on this kind of conversation. Unless they tuned in at the end of the game just to see what shite we're talking.
And we are talking some fucking
Uh-oh.
shite, big
Bollocks.
We are fucking
Talking
Boswallocks in this motherfucker tonight. Yes.
Well, we had to make up for Kaiser's absence. Had to push
Yeah.
the
I
boat
mean,
out.
no, I mean it was pretty tame, pretty lame, and I don't know, just raging all the same until we finally pulled off the winner, and then got into the Kaiser territory. Because Kaiser and I mean Kaiser's halftime show is usually like I kind of fuck off for a smoke, even if I put the the banner up for the halftime. He's just talking, and I've got the headphones on, so I'm not really hearing it. Even if I'm still in the apartment, I come back and it's like the Kennedy assassination or whatever. Like it's really.
I actually consider doing a wee show at the Fringe in Edinburgh, right? During that, just come and do a Kaiser along or something.
Dude, Kaiser honestly is one of the funniest motherfuckers I've ever met in my life. Just a genius, man. Just a mad genius. Have you guys seen? He sent me this video. Have you seen his light up suit for like his?
Yeah, I've seen that
video game YouTube casting. He's got this hoodie with like a trim that's lit up, right? I mean, it's just like a
neon
white
piping
stripe, like LED, like white LED, silver LED, all along the trim of the hood and down the sleeves. And he's like, "Hi, this is Kaiser. Here we go." And he's playing this music and he's dancing in the suit. So I don't know. I think next Champions League game we've got to bust that one out.
Yeah. I think so. Well, he never let us down when he was doing his haircut, right?
The stadium.
What are our viewing figures now these days, Gab? I haven't checked
recently. Madman.
How many subscriptions? How many views are we getting now?
Give me the Gab.
On YouTube, we're pushing up to like 1.4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Decent.
I'm hoping we'll get to 3 by the end of the season.
That's good.
YouTube. Twitter. Well, I need to get as many people as possible on Twitter because it seems like only I can live stream. If like Castro Celtic's on. Because of, I don't know what's happened with Twitter, but now when he shares to his Twitter feed, it doesn't just play the stream. There's a link. So people have to click on the link to see the stream, and obviously that cuts off loads of them.
What's Danno?
Danno's a goner. So yeah, we're growing. But
how many in tonight? Can you see the figures here?
106 watching currently.
Seriously?
Yeah,
actually.
Watching this nonsense.
Lonely souls in the world, you're very welcome. I was lonely. Come back, away from my family and everything. It's nice to be part of something. That's good and listen to us talk nonsense. I had a video all sort of set up and ready. I was preparing. I did some nice stuff for it for an ICS, but there was no one there tonight, so I don't know.
That's a good joke there from Michael Ross, Danno. Check that out.
I recently joined a fisting club, Kaiser. Not because I'm particularly into fisting, but just to watch this. That's a pretty quick dump, Snitch. So to get the.
See, I wish I could be with you guys involved in the chat, but I'm back with, for fuck's sake, wake up, Celtic.
Is that what you're?
That's what the comments
go to you.
It's just, yeah. So,
well,
boys. I don't know about being on the show tomorrow and just.
Cheers to everybody, yeah.
Sludge. Yeah, I could do what I think. Never mind.
Well, man, so,
yeah.
This is just one of those games you just got to fight through and get the dub, man.
I think,
we got the win, man. And man, getting drubbed like that 7-1. Can you imagine how the players fucking felt after that game, man?
Oh, it must have been.
This was a big win today, man.
We never lose the faith at all, ever. We'll come back every week, every game. Always support Celtic. Never
Yeah,
lose.
obviously,
never
but
lose faith. The good times, bad, whatever. It's part of it. It's wonderful to be a Celtic.
no, I mean, but it's
Well,
this is just one of those games in a season you've just got to fucking win if you want to be champion. And like, you're always gonna. I don't care who you're playing, man. You're always gonna go down to somebody. You're gonna have to fight back. It could be the lowest budget team in the world, and suddenly they're beating you, man. I mean, it can be a pretty random game.
Well, that happens. We could almost even sort of anticipated it. There was options, right? Come in, we'll just kill them just in the back of it and stuff. But every single time there seems to be this European sort of jet lag. No different.
Yeah.
You shouldn't expect any difference. I still think. I'm not Brendan Rodgers' biggest fan, but I certainly appreciate that he's our manager. I think he's a fantastic manager. I only get hurt when people start talking elite stuff. You're not there. He's not there.
Yeah, I don't think he is either.
I don't think he's there, but I still think we can get points in Europe. I still think, and it matters a huge deal for us to attract players to still be in there. I don't want the 7-1 Drummings anymore. That has to stop. But I think even if we don't win, we just being there, we learn. We can show the gaps. Very much excused. I think
man. I mean, no, but A, we got the hangover. B, we got the fucking shit kicked out of us.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I had like a fourth grade student making fun of me because I was telling what the score of the Celtic game was. It's just like, so yeah, I'm getting made fun of by like fourth and fifth graders this week about Celtic in Europe. I was just like, oh, jeez, here we fucking go. But hey, man, that's one of those bounce back games you just got to have in a domestic season, man. Domestic leagues are weird, I mean, Real Madrid, Barcelona, they lose to bullshit teams all the time. So whatever. I'm not putting Spain and Scotland on the same level, but when you're domestic, when you're rivals, things get very random during a league season, man. So
especially after European matches,
especially after European matches, we had the double dip of getting our asses handed to us, and then having the European hangover to boot. So that was a huge win today, man. That was huge.
I think it matters. You're right, Danno. I think it does matter. I think there's still a huge amount of quality in that team.
Yeah.
Ida has yet to come on his game for me yet. We see flashes from other players. We've seen Kuhn come out and stand out from the very beginning. But there's still way so much more time.
Yeah, we're only tapping the surface, man. This team is super exciting. I mean, we have this awesome mix of like youth and experience, and I mean, it's like, as far as how the team is set up, like, you remember how much of a mess and how many people in like midfield and stuff we had last year. It was just like, what the fuck is going on with our personnel? And right now, it's really exciting and well balanced, man.
I want to agree with Michael Ross here. My mum always used to say belch, and
Belch?
she thought she was being polite, like belch. It's like,
By the way,
beige, but burp is a far
belch.
nicer word than belch. Belch is disgusting.
Belch, I don't know. That's right up there with moist as far as like a word that I don't want to hear.
Belch is horrible.
Belch. By the way, for our comment while you were away, Gav, Keiser says you can fit 56 Earths in Uranus, 57 if you relax.
That could lead me on to another story, but I think I've shared quite enough today.
Yeah. We're all good with your nether regions. I feel like you know what I was thinking when you were telling us the menthol burned gonads story. I couldn't help but think of like that episode of Father Ted while he was talking about how his ass has a bit of downy fluff. Whatever. And it becomes like this whole thing amongst everyone in the parish, everybody. Well, Ted, tell us about the fluff.
Are we all supposed to be racist, Father?
But yeah.
I have time for it.
All right. But yeah, man. Good win tonight.
I think so, mate. I'm happy with it.
As ugly as it was.
Yeah.
But there's
Yeah, it
always
wasn't
ugly
great.
ones, man. You always got to have ugly ones, man. You got to have the
I'm
ugly
going to
ones.
forgive everybody. I'm going to forgive everybody tonight. Just get it done. Need to get
What
back
is-
into our groove.
That's all it was. It was just ticking off 3
Right.
points.
Done.
Now we
What
go
is-
to Atlanta. We lose, but not in the same manner as we lost to Borussia Dortmund. And
Yes.
we come back. We continue winning in the league, and we do all right in our home games.
What
and
is our record for like starting a season perfect? I mean, we must be reaching up there.
You mean-
I mean, we're 7. I mean, we're perfect so far, right?
Concede
7-0.
none. Yeah, so wins. I mean, Schmeichel was on course to beat a record that was in place since 19.
He
I
did.
don't know if it was. He beat it. Was it
Yeah, he beat it. Yeah.
6 or 7 straights? No loss. Yeah, okay. No goals conceded. That
Yeah, we
means
did
that's
concede
two.
1 goal.
By the
today,
way,
yeah.
I was obviously been joking about it, or whatever, but Forrester still looks one of our best players. And actually, he's only 33. He's got another 2 seasons in him, I think. Anyway, the fact that we're still reliant on him is more of the issue. But I think he's still a brilliant. He made a massive difference to him coming on. That pace and drive, fucking brilliant on him.
He just really, I mean, he just has the experience, especially domestically.
I think
To
he has a drive.
know when to push, when to pull back, when to let players overlap, and he's got so much experience in Brendan Rodgers' system, right? I'm sure.
Well, I thought what he showed
Rodgers
tonight was just a
has a
desire to
little bit of a different, mixture going on, but yeah, I mean, he knows perfectly how to play, whether he's on the right, whether he's on the left. He knows exactly what to do, man.
Absolutely.
In any situation. So
What's Gal obviously gets to see comments I cannot see, and is tickled pink by one of them.
No, I
Daddy
was just
with
thinking about.
celebrity.
I was thinking about all the stories I could share with you. Like I've had various physical ailments recently, but I won't have.
I mean, Gav, like, I don't know what's happened, but I mean, ever since you've latched onto the P. Diddy story, your mind is in the fucking.
Because you've got mine's fine. You've gone to the P Diddy. So we hear from you. Why are you
No,
obsessed with P
it's
Diddy?
not. It's not true. I've just had a few things. I have 3 things worrying me. One,
Right,
and the ball bag wasn't even one of them.
right.
No.
What were the
What's
3?
going wrong then?
Oh yes, one is I've got
That's not
the
even
left
qualified.
shoulder. I've got tendonitis, and I'm supposed to be doing exercises with the resistance band. I got a tooth pulled out and had a dry socket, which meant the bone was exposed for ages. Remember when I went to KL?
Yeah, you
The
couldn't.
holiday was a nightmare. And
Well,
then
you
there was
couldn't
another
make
thing
me-
that nearly came up in conversation just now, but it's
No.
worse than ball bag, so I'm not going to
Yeah.
talk about it.
So I'm 55.
Gotta be anal.
How old are you, Gav? I'm 55.
I'm 51, same
Right,
age as
so-
Brendan.
So frankly speaking, unless you've got the best access to the best, we fall apart. Everything's fall off. When you're not even
Craig,
looking. You can
G
walk down the
Patty.
street and bits of you fall off. It's like sticking them back on. It's like this is our life from now on in.
It's I never felt old, but I can feel that process beginning.
Oh,
I can
Yeah,
feel like I'm beginning to
yeah.
get old.
absolutely.
No, yeah, my farsightedness, man. I have always had 20/20 vision, man, since birth.
Yeah, when
I mean,
the eyes go, it's depressing.
dude, it was.
That's what I'm
I was like, fuck, I gotta get glasses now.
For me, it's been in the last 2 or 3 years that my eyesight going when I've had 20/20 all my life. No need for glasses.
Yeah,
But now it's like
I almost don't want to give
them.
in until I'm literally like bumping into poles or something.
I can
Like,
see distance. I take them off and I can see distance. But if I've got any, like my phone, I can't read my phone. I can't fucking read a message on my phone. Done.
well, it's like me. You
God.
became farsighted type of thing.
Yeah. So far and near sight. I don't know which. They always confuse me.
No,
They
it always
always pick
confused
the
me
wrong
too. I
one.
had to ask my dad about it. Actually, I was like, wait, Why do you have glasses, Dad?
Farsighted means you can't see near. Or
Yeah,
nearsighted
farsighted means you can't, like, stuff gets blurry when it's close. Yeah,
I
that's
just
what's
say
happening to me.
I'm nearsighted, so I can see near. I'm
But
farsighted,
far.
so I can see
Okay,
far.
okay. Right,
But
right,
no,
right.
they decided to go, you're farsighted, which means you can't see near. Or something like that. Fucking annoying.
Farsighted is, yeah, you can't see near. Yeah, so when I'm holding the phone too close to my face, I'm like, it's blurry. Right?
Yeah, I can see. I can see
Now I'm like
perfectly well.
every old man I've looked at, like, you know. But it's not,
But
it's
now-
not that bad yet. But seriously, I honestly don't want to give in until I'm literally holding the phone out.
Listen, I'm taking advantage. I've not done anything yet, but I'm taking full advantage of being in Asia. I'm going for what do you call those things that Joe Rogan's on? FTPs, HT, whatever, injections, hormones. Get them in there. Get my eyes done. I'm doing everything. I'm fucking doing everything. I'm not waiting about for it to happen. I don't want to. What is testosterone replacement? You can get testosterone.
Are you doing that? Are you taking testosterone?
I do not yet, but I certainly intend to.
I've been
One of the
taking,
guys at work does it, and he's.
I've been taking black maca, which
What's
is like
that?
some kind of herbal supplement.
No,
pretty good.
see, I'm okay. I don't know how much of these.
Yeah, but
things are.
testosterone, man, you know, shit gets
No,
that has some
actually
drawbacks.
think-
You know,
I don't know.
yeah.
Don't know what it could be, but I certainly intend to. If I feel myself going, no.
No, yeah, I've started taking
Thank you.
multivitamins, all sorts of supplements, man. I'm in the morning. I'm like,
I genuinely don't take anything like that at all. I don't take any added stuff, but I certainly.
it's good, man. It's good at our age. It's good, man. Multivitamins and little supplements like whatever, black maca or whatever. I was the same way. I was like, man,
I kind of get my because here it's so cheap to do.
Supplements, but
Get my blood test done.
shit works, man.
Pretty regularly.
What are we talking about here? Fuck.
Don't know. We're getting old. We're just deciding.
We're getting fucking old, man. You know,
Not
our
as good as
balls
the
are,
drugs
our
that I
balls are
got
on
when I-
fire. They're peeling. You know, I mean, what are we gonna do?
I'm just going to do the other arm the next
What are
time.
we gonna
this
do?
one. So I can get more of that stuff that they had me on, whatever it was. Fucking lovely. I loved everyone.
That's
You're only
one
as
thing.
old as the
One
way
thing when
you
it comes
feel.
to the glasses, Danno, is when you're disappearing with, you're in the mood and you have to stop to locate your reading glasses before you do what Keiser's talking about. That's a pretty sad day. It's like, where are my reading glasses?
Yeah. Yeah. You're trying to look at directions and stuff like that, like on a small wrapper, and you're like, fuck. Hold on. Just help me maintain the erection here.
I don't know what kind of porn you're looking at when there's a small wrapper involved, but that takes us back to P. Diddy, doesn't it?
I like to use my.
Yeah, I don't think
properly,
it's not
Gav.
P. Diddy that I'm particularly. He was an objectionable prick anyway. I want the other people around him to see. I want to see those cunts that are smarmy and up
Yeah,
and
but
above them.
I mean,
Pretendies.
for anybody that knows music and like who's behind the console on like everything in hip hop, especially since Biggie Smalls, B.I.G. Yo, I mean, P. Diddy is probably one of the biggest like modern producers you can name, man. I mean,
As we've talked about before, Danno, I checked out hip hop after Doggy Style, basically. So even the whole B.I.G. and Tupac stuff, I was long gone by the time that became a thing. And Eminem and 50 Cent, no interest. I'm golden era all the way, baby.
Yeah, I was never really into Eminem aside from like super early stuff, and 50, meh. I was never into that level of hip hop. I paid attention to it, but I was never into that level of hip hop. I like the underground
just a
stuff. I
funny
like
guy.
on the rise artists. I was kind of an
Yeah.
indie hip hop head, so
Yeah.
you know.
Right,
Back
Chris,
in
I'm
Day,
gonna-
when it was
I'm gonna-
social commentary and stuff, that's when it meant something. But sort
I'm
of the
gonna-
rise of
Biggie was great though, man. Biggie, I really
Biggie had
didn't like
some
Biggie when
flow.
he was. Until like well after he died, but like his mega hits were whatever. I didn't really get into him, but he has some B-side joints on his albums that are insane. They're really, really.
He was a good rapper. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
Well, way better than Tupac. Tupac was hopeless.
Yeah. I'm out. Right. I'm gonna.
All right, boys. Anyways, let's call it there. Big win tonight for the boys.
I out of here.
Good shit.
Loving
Gav, do
review.
you even want to do it? Do you even want to give it the outro treatment?
No, we'll
Yeah.
just say goodbye. We'll
Just
just
fucking-
end the stream.
I gotta get some admin privileges. We gotta figure out how to do that because I obviously don't have anything going on here. So
Well,
chew
I
on your
don't think you-
chew on your fingernails and think about it. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think you signed in the correct fashion. We'll work on that together away from our 107 viewers.
Yeah, no. But that's why I was asking you, like, which, because I've got a
Yeah.
lot of email addresses. I don't know which one.
No,
you have.
just sign in the way you always did. Anyway, we'll talk about it another time. Thank you, everyone,
And
for
with that-
getting involved
Thanks,
in the chat.
everybody. Joining us. It was brilliant.
What a look behind the curtain to end the show.
Yeah, so we got the 3 points, and thanks everyone for participating. Thank you for weighing in, David. That was good. Thanks, Keiser, for being in the chat. If not
Guys,
on
it's brilliant.
screen.
Love him. Legend.
David,
Thanks,
we're gonna
Danno,
have
as always.
David, we're gonna have a smoke call afterwards. What's up?
We'll analyze the game tomorrow.
All right.
All right,